Merhaba, sinema dünyasındaki gelişmelerle her hafta olduğu gibi tekrar karşınızdayız. Şimdi sinemanın keyfini çıkartın. Sinemayı sevenler Guillermo del Toro'nun filmlerinin dokusunu bilirler. Shape of Water filmi de senaryosu, yönetimi, sinematografisi, oyuncuları ve müzikleri derken fantazya ile romantizmi harmanlayan modern bir peri masalı. Filmin başrolünde Sally Hawkins yer alırken Eliza'nın su altında yaşayan aşkını ise Del Toro'nun kadrolu oyuncusu olan Doug Jones canlandırıyor. Kadroyu tamamlayan diğer oyuncular da Octavia Spencer, Michael Shannon, Richard Jenkins, Laura Lee Smith, Michael Stuhlbarg. Filmin bütçesi $19 milyon. Yönetmen filmi başrol oyuncuları Sally ve Michael için yazdığını söylüyor. Onlar bir tercih değildi, çok önceden seçilmişlerdi diyor. Tasarlanması 9 ay süren filmdeki yaratık oluşturulurken de 1954 yapımı The Black Lagoon filminden ilham alındı. Yaratığı canlandıran Doug Jones ise her gün kıyafetine girebilmek için 3 saatini harcadı. 2018 Oscar'larında da en iyi film, en iyi yönetmen, en iyi kadın oyuncu, en iyi yardımcı erkek ve kadın oyuncu dallarında aday. Benden bilgi bu kadar. Gelin yapım aşamasını filmin oyuncularından dinleyelim.
This may very well be the most sensitive asset ever to be housed in this facility.
The movie is at the height of the Cold War between Russia and America.
Our only concern is the asset. The Soviets want it.
Everybody is obsessed with getting to the future. The Cadillacs, the Jell-O puddings, the modern clothes. And in the meantime, there's this ancient force working amongst all that modernity.
The government is trying to figure out whatever this creature's gifts are can be utilized towards the space program.
We need to take it apart, learn how it works.
The story is about the invisible people, the help.
It's a love story between two characters not quite like you've ever seen it before.
It's a creature, it's a living, breathing heart. So beautiful. It's all I saw.
Get him out. What are you talking about? No.
With this story, the humans are the monsters.
I don't want an intricate, beautiful thing destroyed.
Guillermo calls it a fairy tale for troubled times, and it is very much that. I mean, not just then, but for now.
There's something really beautiful about it because what the story is actually saying about who we are as human beings and who we want to be as human beings.
The way it embraces love. We need this film in the world today.
If I spoke about it, what would I say?
You may think that thing looks human, but we're created in the Lord's image. You don't think that's what the Lord looks like, do you?
I wanted the creature to be of a different shape and a different color than any other amphibian creature ever made. So I said, let's be very pure on the beginning and do the creatures purely from a sculptural point of view. But it took weeks and weeks and weeks of sketching on the clay.
It was such a privilege for me to be privy to the designs and seeing Guillermo with the color, and it's like nothing else I've ever known. It's breathtaking.
This one has a little bit of Creature from the Black Lagoon in it. Guillermo loves that character. He's always said that's one of, if not the most favorite monsters ever.
The difficulty with this creature, it needed to be a creature you could fall in love with.
This thing has to be attracted to a woman. This lady falls in love with it. My directive was I wanted to make him handsome.
The design they came up with, my lips are a little fuller, strong jawline. The body they sculpted on me is very athletic. He's handsome in a fish-like way.
I thought it would be a really interesting in-camera technique to use UV light and UV light paint. Kind of produces that bioluminescent glow that sea creatures have.
On an opaque suit like this, a lot of people, when they see it light up, they think there's light bulbs in there somewhere. But it's really not, and it works wonderful.
As makeups go, this is a quick one. They've got it down to 2.5 hours now. That's ridiculously fast for this much of a transformation.
It's a very sophisticated full-body makeup. We've tried to design it to be as flexible and organic to create the illusion of something that's much more fleshy than it really is.
When I saw the creature for the first time, the fins and the gills and the scales. I mean, it looks very realistic.
He's not a monster, he's a god. And the way he moves is like otherworldly.
Doug, who's playing him, is just incredibly three-dimensional. I mean, he brings a real life to this creature. You know, you start to think there's real intelligence there.
It's remarkable. You really do believe you're looking at a real-life merman.
This creature is intelligent, capable of understanding emotions.
I asked Doug to join the movie because he is an actor. He's not a performer. If you don't have an actor inside that suit, you don't have a movie.
This is my 6th feature film with him. I'm so blessed that he trusts me with these characters that are so beloved to him.
You may think that thing looks human. Stands on 2 legs, right?
This creature is a presence. He needed to have a very strong ancient energy, and Doug got it.
Guillermo gave me the best notes. He says, he's a combination. You played the Silver Surfer. He's part Silver Surfer, part Matador.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I said to Doug, you're gonna stand like a toreador. Very masculine in the way they find their center.
He's graceful, he's strong, he's athletic, and there's a sexiness to it, to a toreador.
We need to take it apart, learn how it works.
What happened? It's an animal, just keeping it tame.
The Fishman is more primal, more animalistic. He's never interacted with culture of any sort.
If you look at his performance, it's really remarkable.
I want to create a moment on film that will last forever, and he's that director that can make immortal things happen on film.
Sinemaskop'un sonuna geldik. Haftaya aynı gün ve aynı saatte ekranlarınızda karşınızda olacağız. Sizleri sosyal medya hesaplarımıza da bekliyoruz. Hayatınızı uzun metrajlı yaşamanız dileğiyle. Sinemasız kalmayın, izlemediğiniz filmde kalmasın. Hoşçakalın.